What's going on, fellas, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Andy, and today, guys, it's been a little bit, but I had an unreal day today. Let me show you. $1,476, man. Incredible day. And using minimal size as well. Like, I did not trade that big size. So today was just insane. So it's been a little bit since I made a video. I have been actually trading really well these past few weeks. In the past 2 weeks, I've only had like a handful of red days, maybe 3 or 4. I've been trading really well and making profits. Not as big as this, but like making $400, $500, $600, $700 a day. But yeah, it's just been great. And also, let me know if you guys like the new style. I made the fonts bigger on TOS, so maybe it's easier for you guys to see instead of having to strain and look at these small font sizes here. Now they're much more easy to see. So yeah, guys, we're just gonna do an in-depth trade review. I'm gonna show you all the live clips, and then we're gonna go dissect it one by one and kind of explain what I was thinking during the trade and what led me to make almost $1,500 in just about 20 minutes of trading. Last execution was 952. So yeah, guys, I'm super excited to show you this day. But before we do, guys, do me a huge favor. Drop me a like, drop me a sub, drop me a comment, and just let you guys know I will be on vacation, but I probably will still be trading on my laptop, so I'll figure out to do some sort of videos, or maybe I have so many trading days stacked up, so I could probably still do some content, maybe some shorts here and there. But yeah, it's the summer, man. I'm just trying to enjoy the holiday. So yeah, with that being said, guys, let's get into the trades. Okay, here we are, guys, on 6/21/24, and let's skip ahead here. I want to show you Microsoft because that was the main watch today, and as you can see by the P&L, that was the biggest winner of the day. So let's pause it here. So as you can see, if we look on the daily chart, Microsoft really getting close to that 450 level. Very nice breakout, and also did a little bit of a break and retest above this balance range, which, as you can see yesterday, pulled back to it as it got over and held it pretty nicely all the way throughout the afternoon and started setting up a bull flag pattern to break that 450 potentially. So that was my idea with this trade. I did do some technicals on the other stocks, but let's just stick with Microsoft for now. So let's skip ahead here. As you can see, opened right under that flag. Let's keep going. I think I do get into here because it was a candle under candle fail, which is a very bullish sign. So when you see those candle under candles and then immediately snaps up and trying to push a green, looking to break new highs, I'm looking to take that. And it's above the 9, above the VWAP. Bollingers look like they're trying to extend. All my indicators are good for me. And also, the most important, the technical level above that bull flag. And also good volume. You can even see, look at how high that volume spike is compared to all day yesterday. Let me just get this out of the way. Look at how high this volume spike is compared to yesterday. I mean, you can't even see it. That's what also led me to believe that we could see a move on Microsoft, and we absolutely did. So let's press play here. I load 20 contracts. Now I'm doing the math there, making sure it's around my position size. I zoom in here. Still making those green moves. I buy 20 at the market, average price at 64. You can see a big size at 63 there. And boom, look at that breakout. Already a ginormous break above that bull flag. And we are absolutely in the driver's seat here. We're literally just going to target, I think I draw a line at 450 there. We're literally just going to target 450. But also in the back of my mind, it's a Friday. I want to get and secure good profit. So I think I'd knock this down to 10. Yeah, there we go. And I saw the ask immediately. I'm like, I'm fine with that. I'm happy with that. Look at the surges. Incredible move by Microsoft. I actually do remember I traded this, I believe, once a few days or a week ago. And it was a similar setup. It was a cleaner ORB. And I got the big move. As you can see, we're up 565 there. Crazy. And immediately pulled back down, which is kind of what's happening here. But I remember I actually sold on the move down with still a small profit. But I'm like, is Microsoft going to do the same thing as it did the previous time I traded it? Because what happened was it made that move down like it's doing right now, but immediately went back up. So I'm like, I'm going to hold this. I already took some profit. I'll sell the last half for break even. That's okay with me. So the new 1 minute opens there. And immediately we get snapped back up. But the one thing I'm looking at is that Bollinger. And the Bollingers are pretty in our face here. So I'm just wondering if Microsoft has that momentum to just push through it and make that move higher. As you can see here, I'm checking the daily. Looks really nice. But always just looking at what the market is giving me. What is the price action looking like? What are the indicators looking like in response to that? And as you can see, poked way over the Bollinger. I'm like, okay, we're going to hit the high. I mean, Microsoft has momentum. Getting over the opening body of the previous candle. Trying to attack the high. We break it there. 84, 88, 90. We need 10 more cents. Need a bottoming wick there. New 5 minute as well. So we're above the Bollingers. Now we're just looking for that continuation move into the 450. I don't believe it does it on this candle. So yeah, I just skipped ahead here. Oh, no, never mind. It does. Look at that breakout, man. And I immediately sell 5 into that move. Just knowing that Microsoft was a little bit erratic on the first opening bell move. So next target, 451. I draw a line there. And now we're above our 450, but just looking for holds of that. So I know we're a bit extended. Bollinger's still kind of in our face there. You can see that gray line. And that's just a massive pullback. And I'm like, I took enough profits. I'm going to take it off there. Boom. $1,145, man. What a trade. Off of 1,300, man. It's almost 100%. In what, 3 minutes, basically? Insane. Perfect idea. Perfect entry. Got in on the candle under candle as it was trying to push green into that bull flag. It was just a great setup. And I'm happy where I scaled out. Pretty much top ticked the second to last sell. So I was, again, really happy with that. So, and yeah, great first trade to start off the day. Let's move on to trade number 2, which I believe is on Tesla. You can see me here loading the 185s, holding this key area here, 182.63 around there. And you can even see yesterday a double bottom bounce, almost actually like an inverse Man Ray pattern. Shout out to TB on that weekly support. You can see in the pre-market held it very nicely, and now looking to hold over. I don't know if you can see here, it's pretty tough on the daily. It's actually, this line corresponds to the double top high that we saw last week. I'm seeing almost the same thing on Tesla as I did Microsoft here, is that bull flag formation, and essentially just holding over key levels. We saw the weekly support yesterday. Tesla made a nice move, doing a little break and retest. Shout out to Vincent now, and just looking to see if we can get that push higher. So pretty easy trade, and also good risk reward. We have the view up there to catch us. Easy stop out if we do get under that. So I knock it down to 10. Small position. I didn't want to lose my profits on the day, so I get in there, average at 67. So literally just a $670 position. Not too bad. Did get a little bit of a drawdown here, but you know me. I like to sell on the close of the candle because we could get some crazy wick movement, which is exactly what happens here. As you can see, it would snap down and then look at that push back up. Immediately back over the level. That's why I like to sell on the close. You can see there, still holds it beautifully. So let's skip ahead here. Still trying to hold that VWAP. We still look good. I draw a flag there. Now looking really nice off that level. And me knowing how the market was moving, market was actually like ES and NASDAQ were a little bit bearish going into the day. I know that Tesla likes to inverse those sort of moves, but just in case, I want to take those profits. So bit of a hard rejection off of the flag there. But now I'm thinking to myself, if I get a move anywhere close to that flag, I'm just going to take half off. So we look good on everything. Obviously, as I said, above the VWAP, trying to get above the 9. Bollinger's like poised to actually springboard higher. So as you can see there, now we're getting pretty close to this breakout. Remember to knock it down to 5, and I'm looking for sells here. Just want to get a little bit more if we can get some continuation off of that. Knock it down to 5 there. Waiting to see if we can get a little bit more of a push. And as we're getting back inside there, just take half off. So decent profit. Still got the 5 left, but I knew in the back of my mind that we also had data at 9:45, and I'm like, this could move really in any direction right now. So once we got that move down, just sold the whole thing, and we got a nice $95 profit. Can't complain there. So up just over 1,200 on the day. Let's go to trade number 3. And here we are on Amazon. This was actually the number 2 watch on the day. You can see in the pre-market, very strong IV moving straight up as well. Basically just in line from yesterday, but still, we like to see it. But as you can see, bit of a tough high here at this 188. I had this drawn at the previous all-time high. Obviously, it got a little bit above that, but I kept the line there just knowing that this is the main rejection level. So Amazon looks good. I mean, decent gap up. Now I'm just looking for any opening ranges to get past that 187, potentially get past the 188, maybe go 190. But anyway, you'll see what happens in this trade. One thing I didn't notice is that this candle, I didn't notice at the time, this has no wick on the bottom. So honestly, I shouldn't have even taken this trade. So my main idea was to actually wait for the news to drop. So we can actually skip ahead here. So if we go back to Amazon, I believe this was the news candle, the one that just opened. I believe we got PMIs. All numbers came in fine, but that led to a little bit of a downside in the market. But then I noticed on the previous candle, no wick on the bottom there. But I didn't see this one. So I'm thinking, Amazon, can you tag that wick on the bottom? And once we flip back to Amazon here in a second, you'll see, boom, takes it out. No wick on the bottom. This candle gets under this candle, takes out the no wick on this one. Now we look okay for upside, but still, I did not notice this one right here. But in my head, I'm thinking this is fine. Opening range is literally right above us. Numbers were fine. I'm going to go long. So I bought 10 here. Average price at 98. Looking for some movement up here on Amazon. And pretty quickly, we do get some green above the view up now. Bollingers are great, but just cannot get any follow through, unfortunately. So we'll skip ahead here. I draw a line at the ORB. It looks good. The way the candles are moving, bottoming wicks, it looks great, but look at that. Oh, heartbreak. It took too long, and because of that, the Bollingers collapsed in. You hate to see that. You want to see them expand higher. But once I saw the Bollingers collapse in here, I'm like, okay, this is not looking good. This is why I love these indicators, man. Actually, I think Amazon does get a fake out move just to fake out all the people buying at the ORB, and immediately hammers down. You'll see this. Look at that. Yikes. And I bring it back up to 10. Once it gets under that 9, I'm out. So unfortunately, a $135 loss. Looking back on it now, I noticed what I did wrong, and honestly, it could have been an easy no trade, but anyway, we learn from the mistake and we move on. So yeah, right idea. Hopefully we can see Amazon above that 190 in the coming weeks, but let's move on to trade number 4. And this was on Nvidia, guys. I switched over and I saw this downside move heading into the 125, and I know we had that important level, this little consolidation high. And I'm thinking to myself, now the market is already starting to turn over. Even though the news was good, sometimes the market just doesn't care and it uses it as an opportunity to sell off. So yeah, as I saw the market going down, I knew chip stocks were already weak. I like the movement I'm seeing on Nvidia. I'm gonna actually take this short, look for the ORB, and then look for even lower to get the 125 whole dollar break. So let's press play here. As you can see, it's already pushing down. And I go to the trade tab to load Nvidia because I wasn't even thinking of trading this, but when I saw that setup, it was a no-brainer. So I gotta load the 125s. I love that Nvidia contracts are cheap again thanks to the split. And now I'm looking for entries here. This candle went green, back down to red, looking to go lower. That's good enough for me to take it. This was a higher risk play, but again, I saw the NASDAQ and SPY really tanking at this point, and I'm thinking with the chip names being weak, I think Nvidia can get some follow through, can get some momentum into the low a day, which is exactly what happened. You could see this big move up here again, green to red. Now candle under candle. Now look at what it does on the Bollingers here. Completely disregards it and it flushes lower. At this point, I'm thinking to myself, we're immediately going to get this. It's going to go in our favor. And I actually knock it down to 5 here. I'm being smart, and I take half position off there. I sell on the ask. Just in case we get some foo-foo bounce, I'm going to behave and do what I did with Microsoft and take profits when the move goes in my favor. And look at that, up a nice 170 on those Nvidias. Now just looking for the ORB, new 5-minute open, beautiful IV moving up, volume higher than yesterday. Everything looks great. I draw a line at the low a day, and we get the snap. Unreal. Now we're looking for moves under the 125.50. Look at the surges here. Absolutely beautiful move by Nvidia. I mean, really caught this at the perfect time, right when the contracts are starting to move. I don't believe I sell 5 here. I believe I sell 3. I sell 3 market there, just in case we get that bounce, like I said, again at that 125 level. But still holding 2 as my runner. We're getting more downside. We're through the $0.50 now at 125.21, right on that inflection point. Can we get lower? We snap through that. I'm like, this is gonna hit easy. Nvidia straight red. You can even see the VWAP moving precipitously down. You can see it staggered there, but keeps pushing lower, makes a new low, but still watching and waiting. I know we're a little bit extended. We're literally under the Bollingers at this point. So my hand is on the sell market button just in case we get that bounce up. But look at the sells. Look at the sellers here. Absolutely in control. Every green this candle gets, it's getting just sold into, which leads me to believe we can get that 10 cents lower into the 125 and just stretch our dollars out just a little bit more. You can see I draw a line at the 125 whole dollar. Make that blue for a more dramatic effect. And green to red. Quick get the snap. There we go. New 1. Taps it. 125 whole dollar. Little retest there, the previous level. And boom. 124.86 on the low. Now looking for the books to really open up. And I'm going to sell on the ask there. My final 2 contracts as it prints into the low. Boom. A $371 trade on Nvidia. What a day. And those were the trades, guys, back on TOS here. Look at that, man. You love to see it. We may not be positive on the Lightspeed account, but we definitely are positive on the Thinkorswim account, which is great. Yeah, guys, trading account looks good. Long-term looks good. And we're just going to keep stacking it up, baby, until we become financially free. So that's the goal, right, guys? But with that being said, I just want to thank you guys for honestly supporting me and the channel. It's been so fun doing YouTube, and hopefully I can continue this with you guys. And again, I'm thinking the Discord, I may push that out to Q4. So stay tuned for that, and I will let you guys know way in advance of that. But yeah, again, thanks so much, guys. Don't forget, drop me a like, drop me a sub, drop me a comment, and talk to me, guys, in the comments. I haven't talked to you guys in a while, so it'd be great to hear from you guys. So yeah, again, thanks so much. Hopefully you guys are finding some success in the markets as well. And again, hopefully you're learning something with these videos. Again, thank you guys, and I will see you next week. Take it easy.